them high equity in the firm to do that. And we are partnering
Thank
with
you,
IBM
Zishan.
and others.
Thank you, judges, for your questions.
Thank you.
Our next presenter is Ali Dabaja from Dubai, founder and CEO of HajNet.
Salam alaikum.
Ali, please begin.
Salam alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
I want to tell you our story. And that's the story of HajNet and the Salam app. It faced me in my life after visiting a pilgrim who had just come back from Hajj, the second year in a row, and discussing the issues, the obstacles, the process, and everything that he faced. And at that moment, I projected myself into it and felt pure fear, because I knew that there was no way that I could complete this confidently. And from that time, we started to study what can we do with mobile technology to support pilgrims on their journey. And we started to look at the size of the market. The more we looked at it, the more compelling it became. Hajj and Umrah is a $19 billion a year market. It's a very difficult undertaking. There's a lot of risks. There's a lot of confusion. And no common language. So we came up with the Salam app. And the Salam app guides the pilgrim through every step of the journey in a timeline which is similar to Twitter or Facebook, with each box having content or a dua or supplication that can be read or listened to, videos, tutorial videos on how to wear ihram towels, tawaf counter, sa'i tool, and all of this runs independent of having data, because this was a requirement. And when we beta tested, we found out that the data was not moving quickly enough for this to happen. We also have maps and tracking features. Getting lost, getting separated from your companions has been a big issue. Today, through our app, you can track your companions, you can find them. You can find services around you. You can pin your tent in Mina and you can go back and find it again. And you can take Salam back home with you, with the daily features that support you in your day-to-day life. Qibla direction, prayer times, Islamic event reminders. And we have a diverse team, diverse in their profession, diverse in their religion, diverse in their ethnicity. And that's been a very big factor in our success. Now, the Salam app has been chosen new and noteworthy by Apple in 8 countries, best new app in 8 countries, top 10 in travel in 58 countries, and we have a 4.7 out of 5 rating in both stores. We have more than 600,000 unique installs. Last Hajj, we recorded more than 7 million unique events. And this year, we increased the number within Saudi by 50%. And as you can see, we've got global brands as sponsors. And you can see how our sponsorships work. Our sponsors have to provide value to the experience and value to the user. So our opportunities are that we're only monetizing a small region right now. And as you can see, the Muslim world is large. Now, through technology and localizations, we will serve up sponsorships into other regions. And we've just put in localizations that cover 90% of the market. Now, our challenges are finding and aligning with talent and strategic partners in those new markets we want to develop, and growing our team, in-house team, cultivating that talent and finding new talent. Now, our formula is that Hajj and Umrah are a process. Everything must be done at the correct time and place. So we align with the user to provide that information. We're first to market. Our marketing is efficient because it's digital. We've got high engagement. We're simple and fun. And we have top-tier branding, which invites global brands into our environment. And we're a safe advertising environment. And we're moving upstream to provide services to tour operators. Thank you.
Judges, your questions, please.
Assalamu alaikum. So I'm from Mecca, and this is a very interesting application. So can you tell me, for example, how did your application help out in the recent things that happened in Mecca during Umrah and Hajj, with the crane, with stampedes?
We're still trying to find out from users what their experiences were regarding that. I mean, we hope that they were using tracking. We hope that they were able to find each other.
But you couldn't actually get data on when this
Not yet,
happened,
we
whether
haven't.
people were checking in, figuring out routes of safety. I mean, how?
We haven't been able to do that yet because we've been busy since that happened. But we're searching. We're connecting with our users to find out their stories and looking at our analytics.
Sure. Ali, thank you. Brilliant presentation.
Thank you.
So this app that you have, HajNet, one of the challenges that you spoke about is, an availability or non-availability of a common language. So your app comes in how many languages?
Right now we have French, Urdu, Arabic, Bahasa Indonesia, Bahasa Malaysia,
Okay, so you've
Hindi.
got. Okay, so you are catering to a larger audience.
Exactly.
And can you just explain how can you track companions within, when there are 2
So
million people? Do you have multiple apps that need to be downloaded?
Yeah, what happens if you and I go together and we both have the app and we log in and connect, we become friends on the app and I can find you and you can find me.
And your app is supported with all technologies today? Android?
Android and iOS.
But I use BlackBerry, so I think...
The problem is you're becoming fewer and fewer.
No, not really. I think we are just going to explode very soon.
It's actually very difficult to be stable just on these two platforms.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you, Ali. So you have average sessions per users per month at 3.2, according to this. So people are using it throughout the year?
They are.
What for?
They're using the daily features. Qibla direction, prayer times, there's a Quran reader,
Right.
Islamic events.
So you see like a steady, and then you have a spike around the Hajj.
Actually, I mean that in the past that's what happened, but it's being used more and more. Like I said, it's like we want to serve you. We want to use technology to make your Islamic faith fulfillment more safe, informed, and convenient. Okay, but we start on the most unsafe, most uninformed, most inconvenient, which is Hajj and Umrah, and then we want to go back home with you.
Sure.
So if you're going for Hajj or Umrah, you use the daily features as well.
Yeah, but I mean, if you bench yourself on that, 3 times a month is not a lot by any one particular user.
3 sessions per user per month?
Yeah, it's like less than one a week.
Pardon?
It's less than one a week.
Well, he prays only once a week, so
Well,
it's like
so he
Qibla,
misses
and
one Friday.
once you know your Qibla,
But
you
this
just
is an
stick to your
average.
Qibla, right?
Well, that's the average. That's what we have to go by, right?
Yeah, the whole idea is, once you know your direction, you always stick to that direction. So I think direction.
But here is the question: you felt that you have to get away from the core. There was a problem, and your initial thing was that you were in fear of being in that situation, right? And you wanted to elevate that with an app. That's the core usage of the app.
So why
right?
did we go to daily features?
Well, yeah, I'm worried about that. That's what.
The reason is because it was requested. Users wanted it.
Okay.
I mean, one guy said, I was traveling, I opened up the app because I wanted the Qibla direction. So he said, we better put it in there.
In Makkah, Ali, Qibla direction in Makkah.
No, he was traveling.
I think there's a problem there. But listen, I think it's a fantastic presentation. I told you I'm the funny guy, right? So I'm supposed to make everyone laugh. Where do you make your money from? This is a free app.
Sponsorships,
Sponsorships.
advertising.
Okay. And tell us a bit about your business plan. Where do you want to take this company? Next 3 years, 5 years? What do you have in mind? An IPO?
We're going to move in two directions.
Yeah.
One, with regard to the app, we're going to grow the markets, and we're creating the technology to serve up different sponsorships in different areas, so we can quantify our investment. That's one direction. Another direction is now you have a group of Salam users out doing Hajj or Umrah. Now, the tour guide wants to communicate with them. He wants to organize them. He wants to provide agendas for them. He wants to put push notifications for them. So we can have an opportunity to move upstream to serve that person. Because we've heard from tour guides that, I make all my people download the app before they go. Because it makes their life easier.
Ali, when is your plan to launch the tour guide feature?
I'm sorry?
When is your plan to launch it? Is it just a thought, or there is a plan in motion?
To launch which one?
Tour guide. That tour guide can use
We're-
the app,
we're-
they can organize.
We're case studying that now. So we need to link up with some tour guides to do use cases. What are their needs? How can we be helpful to them?
With that, will your financial aspect change in terms from sponsoring ship to, for example, selling the special application for
No.
tour guides?
No, because the sponsorship is very important to us because it validates the concept. When we have large brands, like a Swiss watch brand like JJ Lecoultre or Detol, partnering alongside an Islamic app, okay, it validates our branding, it validates, and they provide value. They provide value to the user experience. So I don't think we ever want to move away from that.
But is it scalable?
Well, I
Sponsoring
mean,
ship?
a quarter of the world's population are Muslims today, so it's very scalable.
Hey, that's my line. You can't be using
I
my
heard it.
line.
I heard you say it earlier. That's
Yeah,
why I got
did.
it.
I did. It's patented.
We can have one more question.
So I actually need to understand. This is a free app. You have sponsorship. Is there any move towards getting, like WhatsApp started free and then it started charging users after 1 year of use? Any paid features part of the app will be paid features?
Previously we did. We had an upgrade in the map. But what we found is that we really want to scale the business. Okay, and there are opportunities for monetization and scaling. So we don't want to put barriers for users.
Thank you, Ali.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Well
much.
done. Thank you very much.